Imagine a champion, a balanced champion with healing, CC, teamfight presence, decent mobility, and some tankiness. A champion that can solo carry games and bring the team together. We are not talking about Bart today. Instead, we're talking about this shitter, Aatrox, the dickhead blade. If you've ever wanted the league equivalent of an abusive father, well, let me introduce you to Aatrox. He abuses you, he won't let you leave, and he yells so fucking loud. I swear, people who play this guy with voice lines on are probably deaf. Haha, Raven copy joke here, whatever. I don't think people ever looked at the details of this ability because it's not the knock-up, it's not the healing that it gives, it's not even the stupid-ass range that it has which makes me tilted. It's the goddamn 135% AD ratio that the third cast of this ability has, which makes me want to unsubscribe from life. Now, if you're an Aatrox main, all you care about is haha, third Q go. But for those of you who do care, this ability has the potential to deal 540% of your AD. Not bonus AD, but flat. With a full build and maxed out Conqueror, that's 2,980 godforsaken damage. How do you defend against that? And yes, I know Aatrox doesn't scale well into the late game, but it doesn't fucking matter. You can either A, finish the game before late game comes, or B, and hear me out on this one, kill the fucking enemy! It's Aatrox the dildo blade. You don't give a shit. Jungler come gank you? Pfft, not a thing. Mid lane roaming top? What was that? Mosquito biting you? Landmines, grenades, guns, swords, boards, nukes, poison. It doesn't matter. Send dudes. God knows you're gonna need them when fighting this guy. You have 540% AD. As long as your jungler isn't a fucking potato, you'll be fine. Infernal Chains is your W, and it's one of those abilities that when it does its intended effect, it makes you question why you even open League in the first place today. You throw out this wet noodle of a skill shot that then turns into a full pasta plate. The target hit is slowed for 1.5 seconds, and if they leave the area, then they just go about their business. But if you're slower than 335 movement speed, you get yanked back to the center of this thing like it's your abusive father dragging you back to your room. You're Aatrox, the abusive spouse blade. Nothing is stopping the Stockholm Syndrome you're gonna induce onto your opponent because no matter what, you don't fight Aatrox. Stop fighting Aatrox. Why are you still fighting Aatrox? Now some of you are about to say, but I can just walk out of it, right? Well, let me introduce to you Serelda's Grudge. It's the AD Rylai's, and as long as you have this thing, it makes sure nobody is escaping your W, lest thou force flash. Or like their Fiora. Or Jack. Or Set. You know, never mind. Maybe this ability isn't actually so good. Also, you remember this clip where I kept surviving for no fucking reason, despite the fact that I have no healing items and my Conqueror wasn't stacked? Well, all of that is thanks to this little ability right here, Umbral Dash. This bad boy can fit so many goddamn heals into it because it gives 18 to 24% Omnivamp when hitting champions. It also lets you strife while using Q or W, so it doesn't even matter if you fuck up your positioning. Riot Games is here to make sure that he's just picked at every single world since his rework. I still miss you. And then we come to the most brain-rotting ability in your kit, World Ender.
Hey yo, you niggas must be out your fucking mind. Fucking niggas, that niggas think I'm doing just sitting around doing nothing. Oh my god, you niggas can't be serious, man. Ow! Man, cats don't know what it's gonna be. Fucking with a nigga like me. D to the M to the X. Last I heard, yeah, niggas was having sex with the same sex. I show no love to homo thugs. Empty out below, no more slugs. How you gonna explain? I see you. Even if we squash the beef, I ain't touching your hand. I don't fuck with chumps. For those that been to jail, that's the cat with the Kool-Aid on his lips and pumps. I don't fuck with niggas that think they frauds. Only know how to be one way, that's the dawn. I know how to get down, know how to fight.
I am the World Ender.
I know how to chase a cat up in a tree. Man, I give y'all niggas the business for fucking with me. Is you crazy?
Transcendental being trapped inside cookery.
When you activate World Ender... Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Deathbringer, Darkened Blade, Infernal Chains, Umbral Dash, World Ender. Did they just let an edgy 14-year-old name his abilities? When you activate World Ender, you ear rape everyone within range, gain decaying movement speed, increase your base AD and self-healing by 45% on top of the 28%, which is now 36% for some reason on your E. Alright, math time, children. Our previous assessment of 2,980 bonus damage off your Q gets increased by 45%. And what does that equal? Say it with me now. Bullshit! And also, you heal for well over 1,000 health because you are Aatrox, the bane of Balancing's existence blade. It's just, who lets this kind of stuff go through? Oh, I see, it was Jag. Okay, let's look at this here. And now we get this, and this, this, and this. And, yeah. I think we're good here. For combos, who gives a shit? Just hit the edge of your Q and you're good, dude. The most impressive looking thing you can do with this guy is an E-Flash 3rd Q combo, and even that looks boring. I mean, I can't even make this shit look good. But yeah, that's Aatrox. He has huge stats, stupid amounts of healing is solely dependent on his Q for damage. But that's not to say that he's overpowered. He gets countered by like 90% of top laners and falls off hard in the late game if your team has the combined mental capacity of a goldfish. And he's just not for me, honestly. I preferred old Aatrox to this shit, but he's gone and there's nothing I can do about that. The same can be said for a lot of champions like Urgot, Sion, or Taric. But with Aatrox, it just feels especially bad. Wait a minute. Holy shit! DJ, spin that shit! We live in large, baby. Ooh, I live with 1 HP. Oh, what's that? You coming back again? Oh, and I kill them again with the sick attack speed, and they surrender like that. That's what you call business, baby. You think you could just take Aatrox away from me? No! I refuse to sit down and die like a dog.
I am Aatrox. I am the World Ender.